Hey guys, happy Sunday to all my TikTokers and all my YouTubers as well. So you guys already know what to do. Make sure you all are liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff, following, doing what you gotta do. I really appreciate all the love, definitely. I just want to pop in here real quick with this inspirational video for you just to help you get through the week. Okay, so this is something that kind of came across my mind, and it's something that I try to do myself on a regular basis, definitely, and something that we definitely all need to do. So, let's call today Self Care Sunday. Yes, this is Self Care Sunday. Now, self care can be done on any day of the week, not just Sundays, but today is Self Care Sunday. That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to take care of ourselves, and this little video is about self care. That's right. Okay, so self care is something that I always recommend, and I always try to make sure that I am taking care of myself. I think that sometimes, we as people, especially as women, we get so involved with caretaking roles, nurturing roles, and really looking after others that sometimes ourselves get put on the back burner. And we have to remember that we are important too. And if you're not good for yourself, you are not good for anybody else. Okay. So that's that. And you got to make sure you remember you. So always remember you because you are a priority. Okay. All right. So I just want to give you a couple of a few tips of just things that you can do to make your self-care a little bit more better, and just always to try to remember to put yourself first. Okay. So number one with the self-care, make sure you're eating well. Yes, eating well. Diet is definitely important, exercise is important, but eating well is going to be tip top. I'm in an exercise program now, and the one of the trainers was like, you can't train away a bad diet. And he was very right. He was very correct in saying that it's hard to train away a bad diet. You can't train away a bad diet, meaning you can exercise all you want, but if you're not eating well, you're filling your body with a lot of like excessive junk. Junk food is good sometimes because we gotta have balance, right? But if we're filling our bodies with excessive junk, just things that we really don't need, things that are just not the best, they're not the most nutritious, they're very nutrition dense, you know, then you're just it's going to affect your mood, it's going to affect how you feel, your energy levels, and eventually your health. So these are just things that we definitely want to think about. So let's try to eat well, eat better today, and eat better this week. So let's definitely try to do that. Number two, pick an activity that you love. Yes, pick an activity that puts a smile on your face. Okay. Yes, pick something. It could be singing, it could be dancing, writing, and journaling. These are some of the activities that I love to do. But just pick something that you love to do. It could be hanging out with your kids, going to the park, riding your bike, swimming. It could be volunteering at a local senior club or senior citizens building, a homeless shelter, or whatever, what have you. And that's another thing that I mentioned, that serving others is a great way as well. Like that can be a form of self-care, is serving, is doing things to help other people. For some people, that is a form of self-care, but I would say more so, let's focus on doing activities just for ourselves, because this is self care. I know some people say, well, I like to serve in my community. That's my form of self care. If that works for you, that's fine. I'm not saying don't do it. But for self care reasons, just for self care reasons, we're going to focus on just ourselves. We can always serve other people later and do things like that later. But I would say, let's always put yourself first. You can do the serving too, but just focus on yourself first. Make sure you do an activity that you enjoy. Do something that makes you smile. Okay, so that can be going to the spa, getting your nails done, hair done, all that good stuff. So just do something that makes you smile. And last but not least, especially not least, make sure to meditate and pray. This should have been number one. I'm sorry, this should have been number one. So so yes, make sure you are meditating and praying. Okay. You gotta meditate, you gotta pray. Now for those of you who are like maybe unfamiliar with meditation, you can look up YouTube videos on meditation and it'll give you all kinds of like timing for it. So it could be 10-minute meditation, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. You know, there are even some that go 2 and 3 hours. So it's really, really great. I would say if you're just starting with meditation, start at the lowest level. So start at about maybe 10 to 15 minutes and until you get a little bit used to it. You can even start at 5 minutes if you feel like I just can't do anything over 5 minutes, and just start just at 5 minutes. You just want to get your mind and body and soul in sync and get a little bit more used to the practice of meditation, sitting still, shutting off the mind, or really just not shut it off completely, but just kind of letting the mind do what it does, and you not necessarily reacting to your thoughts that kind of come in, but you kind of just getting still, getting calm, you know. So it's really interesting. It's very, very interesting. So meditation is good, but our prayer is key. That's how we live. That is the essence of who we are. So we definitely want to keep our prayer life active. We definitely want to keep going with our prayer life, keep staying in our word. So that is definitely key. That's the most important thing. So I would say let's do that. Let's try to implement those 3 tips. That's really all I wanted to pop on here and say. Hope this is not too long, but I just wanted to pop in here and give you guys just some tips to try to get through your week. This is Self-Care Sunday. So if you do these things today or some of these things today, that would be good. If not, then try to pick your day for self-care and go for it, okay? But on that note, I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday and a blessed rest of your week, and I will try to do the same thing, and I will see you guys later. Bye.